The sons of God, does that mean angels? And if not, how do we know it's not talking about angels? Were the giants a product of the fallen angels and the daughters of men? I understand that the angels cannot procreate, but what if they took the form of men? The book of Enoch also mentions other fallen angels' names that are not mentioned in the Bible. And one last question. Why wasn't the book of Enoch included in the Bible?
Very well. Now, when the Bible speaks about the sons of God, it could be a reference to angels, because the sons of God sang together when this world was created.
Yes.
So other created beings, which could include angels, we don't know what the other created beings look like. We know about angels. But Adam is also called son of God.
Yes.
So humans are also sons of God. So do angels procreate? Well, this person already understands that the Bible is clear that they don't. So if they don't, then procreation for them is nothing short of wishful thinking. So who were the sons of God? Well, the sons of God, like Adam, were those that were created by God and were in tune with God's requirements and in harmony with His will.
Yes.
So over the ages, this term has been applied to the children of God, the children of Israel, the children of God, and those that were the children of men, that were humanists and neglected or rejected God. So when the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and then intermarried with them, that means that those who were in the faith intermarried with those that were not in the faith, and the result you can see in the world today.
Correct.
So we should not, says the Bible, be unequally yoked. It is not a wise decision, and it is a tumultuous relationship when people are unequally yoked.
Yes.
So the sons of God were the offspring from the line of Adam that remained faithful, and the children of men were the offspring of Cain and those that did not remain faithful. And eventually they intermingled, especially, of course, because the daughters of Cain made sure that they looked especially delightful, and therefore these things started to happen. Now, the word giants is Nephilim, and it is sometimes translated giants,
Yes.
and sometimes it is translated to refer to apostates. So there's no doubt that the people were gigantic.
Yes.
Adam was in excess of 3 meters, and every animal was larger. We can see that in the fossil record. If you go to the fossil record, you'll see that everything was bigger in the past than it was today. I mean, cockroaches that were this size, 2 feet, and dinosaurs, and every kind that we find is larger in the fossil record, whether we're talking about elephants, whether we're talking about wolves, whether we're talking about lions, it doesn't matter. Everything was larger in the past.
Yes.
So we have really deteriorated. It's not a progressive evolution, it's a devolution. So there's no doubt that the people were very large, and the Bible gives some dimensions, even of the Canaanite kings, how large their beds were, for example. I mean, these people were huge, right?
Yeah.
They would probably not even fit into this building without ducking their heads. So, yes, there were giants, but there were also apostates.
Yeah.
And these apostates were the ones that eventually led to the corruption of the entire race. So the sons of God are those that followed God, the daughters of men, and the sons of men were those that didn't. They intermingled. The rest is history. There came a flood. The other question is, why was the book of Enoch not put into the canon? Well, all the apocryphal books appeared between 300 and 400 years after the close of the canon.
Okay.
Both in the case of the New Testament and in the case of the Old Testament.
Okay.
So the canon was closed, basically. So why would you add a book? And then there are certain portions in the book of Enoch which do not harmonize with the canon.
Mm-hmm.
And that is enough to the law and to the
testimony.
testimony. If they speak not according to this word, there is no light in them.
Correct.
And mingling truth and error
Mm-hmm.
is not something that is conducive to good doctrine.
No.
So how are you going to pick out what is truth and what is not truth? So if you find something in the writings which is obviously contrary to the law and to the testimony, you reject the whole book.
Okay. Thank you very much.